So, hey guys, Chauzu here. So let's jump into it. This is my nav level 30 playthrough against Treasure Map ISO. And as you know, this Treasure Map turned out to be even more annoying than we thought. I've been able to make some good teams for myself though, but yeah, like if you lack a lot of the New Year stuff, and you haven't pulled any boosters here, and even lack recent re-recruits, then yeah, this is going to be hard. Just getting to 10 million might be an issue. But as we'll talk about later, this treasure map is actually really good. But let's do the intrusion first, and we can talk about that later. So actually for myself, intrusion turned out to be a lot easier than the main boss. For most people I think it's the opposite, where the intrusion is very annoying and main boss is probably also annoying, but not as much. But yeah, intrusion is extremely easy for me. Bring a Whitey Bay friend and also use her as a sub. It's going to be hard to find Whitey Bay if you don't own her, since most people aren't using her as their captain. So the way most heavy farmers do that want to use her and don't own her is that they do like a network of rerolled Whitey Bays that they reset for each other. So if you want access to stuff like that, you need to be active in more competitive Discord servers, really. I made use of that in Treasure Map NL, but not this time since I own Whitey Bay after all. I'll try and help out a little I can, like when I go to sleep I'll try and put her up as captain. Won't be a super big help, but it's something. So yeah, we make use of the Rayleigh, Gaban and Roger synergy here to get Roger's full attack boost, as well as the color affinity buff for both this stage and the next, which is very helpful. And the Rayleigh Gaban is obviously very nice for this particular content, but is actually quite useless against the main boss, as you'll see later. So yeah, just a very weird treasure map overall in that sense. Don't even need to use marker here since we just resist that. I do use Rayleigh Gaban though. Big ore boost. We also get an attack boost from their swap. Could maybe put a Nami support here to get even higher attack, but for now I think it's pretty fine. So yeah, as said, very easy. There's a lot of extra damage to get. So yeah, but as said, this treasure map is very good. We can talk a bit about that. Basically, they've doubled the drops on normal maps from chests. So before you got like 2 crystals if you got them. Now it's doubled to 4. On normal maps, if you got a rainbow chest with crystals, those are the medium mats by the way, you will get like 3, now that's 6. The charge, the small ones, are also increased by a lot. It's basically double. And if you happen to get treasure map tickets from normal maps, they are also doubled to 200 from 100. So this will add up a lot if you do a lot of nav levels. So yeah, after having basically only bad treasure maps for a year now, this is basically a revelation. I've also had incredibly luck with 1k treasure map tickets. I don't know if that's RNG or something else. But yeah, I've changed a few teams, as you'll see. This particular team I got from Romu, another good OPTC player, and it's really cool. We make use of versus Kaido's ability to resist special bind and get a big buff from his special. And we also have the Boa on the team, who will help remove the special bind, or attack down rather, and also give a chain lock. That doesn't really matter right now, but it will be nice for higher nav levels. So there are some issues with this team. The first one is CD. Frankie and Zoro makes my Kaido and Boa ready, so that's nice. Otherwise, like, Kaido isn't boosted at all here, and he has very high CD. But he's boosted this treasure map, which makes this possible at all. And we have the Caesar support to get around that annoying resilience. I could also just use his versus special. I know I've used it once, which I guess is weird, since his versus special isn't boosted. Now I feel confused. Like, I can see in my head that I used his versus special, but now when I think about it, that doesn't make sense. So I guess I didn't, but yeah, I could have sworn I used it. Anyway, whatever. So yeah, this team is really great, and it will work forever basically, even if we only have one unit who hits hard, which is the cat and dog. I decided to do one unit on the map, and that's going to be the Denjiro. Main reason is because I thought he was more annoying than Kinemon, and I wanted to do one of those two since they are on the right side here on the bonus maps, where there are more rainbow chests. So yeah, made a pretty decent team. The issue with buggy teams this particular treasure map is that like everything has normal attacks, only you can't wave clear easily. I could have used Roger to help with that. Like, I know that the Roger and Brook combo I used last treasure map works here. It's just that I wanted Roger for the main boss, sadly. I couldn't really work around it. But this team isn't too shabby at all. It's not annoying at all, I say. The most annoying thing is first that we have the blindness, of course, that's annoying. And also that we do vary damage depending on what buggy friend I pick, like how invested is and such. But yeah, Magellan is amazing here because he resists paralysis on himself completely, so we don't have to remove it. And he also has barrier pens, we can ignore the barrier. So yeah, they call Magellan here really coming in clutch. He's also boosted for some extra stats, which is dope. And yeah, since I will always do this on level 1, I'm not going to have like any issues killing ever. We'll need the same damage every time. This team isn't really changed at all. And it works very nicely. I have extra damage I can get if I use the Smoker special later to get some color affinity. And when I use Smoker special I also get matching orbs. So I can remove the support I have on Luffy then to not lose that much time. But yeah, Luffy here to wave clear. Pretty funny to use like big hype legends to just wave clear stage 1 of a treasure map. But yeah, the reason we have Luffy at all is of course his hunger, so we can remove it, and there's also a big point booster. So yeah, here Moria just removes all of the despair. Luffy gives us matching orbs I can just kill right away. And as I said, eventually I can use Smoker for extra damage. So yeah, we just have one team left, which is the team I've been working the hardest with. And I'm pretty happy with its current form. It turned out very cool. So I've been borrowing ideas from a lot of people here and putting my own touches to it. A unit man uses here for this is the Yamato and Ace, which is understandable, but I realized that 6+ V1 Ace with max level limit break is basically the same, and I don't have to do the swaps to get the burn, so that's very cool. Another unit you'll see for the first time here probably is that Dex Swordia I use. I don't even know his name, I doubt many of you know either. But I'll just use him here, get a big kill, and this gives me matching orbs so I can ignore the negative orb debuff here. I actually need to invest a lot to get that kill. Those turtles refused to die to his special. When I was level 130 it didn't kill, so I went all the way basically. So now we kill. And it's not like this combo is essential. Sora and Mancherry I used before also work, but I figured this is a bit cooler. So it is going to be a big damage, so I imagine this will work basically as long as I play. Like I can even build up the chain if I needed to. And once you get to level 21, you will always kill instantly on the revive, which is of course super chill. And as said, Yamato and Ace also works, and there are a lot of variation of this team. Some even use Yamato and Ace as captain, I guess that's fine too. And the boss team, and I said this is pretty annoying. Eventually I'll have to drop White Bay for sure. And as you see here, I don't even use Rayleigh and Gaban. This is very different to the team I showed yesterday, because I realized very late that it wasn't going to work. Last week I had some issues with sleep, various reasons I won't go into here, but basically I've been running on too little sleep, and that's not news to me. I usually run on a bit too little sleep, but this was too much little sleep, so I've not been functioning properly. So I don't feel like the teams I made for Treasure Map has been up to my normal standard, which I can only apologize for. It is what it is. But yeah, this new team is as good as I can make it with the maximum boost I can. And as I said, eventually I'll drop the Friend Captain White Bay for Rayleigh Gaban, which might not either work for that long, because no matter what I do, I can't get an attack boost final stage. But yeah, it will last for quite a while more. Up to level 100 at least, I guess, which is not bad. Since this treasure map is really good, I've increased my goals a bit. I'd be very surprised if I do less than 200 now. So I think that's the lower end. It can very well go a lot higher than that, we'll see. But yeah, you don't know the next time we're getting a good treasure map like this, so might as well go for it. I understand some might struggle to go high because of damage and such, but yeah. But yeah, that's my playthrough of now level 30. So I'm going to just upload this and get right back to the grind. I'd love to get to level 50 before bed. That feels decently realistic, I think. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.